Well, welcome one more day to Channel CD. CryptoES-Mining. Step by step. Welcome to everyone. Today we will make a video of mining with CPU. And today we will mine something different, a new cryptocurrency. Well, new since August of 2025, mineable from Windows. We can mine from Windows with CPU, and we can mine with Hyvios also. And from CPU, we will mine without GPU, without ASICs, and without spending money on graphics cards, nor expensive hardware, nor nothing. The cryptocurrency is called LiteDAG, and we will explain a bit roughly what it has different from the others and what it is. Likewise, in the description of the video, you will have the link with the description of the coin, the technology, and then you will have another link with the coin installation, okay? With all the links, all the steps, all the zip and everything. LiteDAG is a blockchain launched in August of 2025. It has been out for 8 months, 9 months plus or minus, and it is built from scratch. They didn't make any fork with another cryptocurrency at all. They have made the technology from scratch. It is called MINDAG. It is one of the first, or the first, with the MINDAG protocol, which is the only one in all the world at the moment. I think it is the only one. And unlike Bitcoin and Monero, LiteDAG blocks arrive at the same time to the network. The network recognizes them, rewards them, and uses them to make the network safer and faster. Blocks are generated every 15 seconds, whereas Bitcoin makes blocks every 10 minutes. It is a fast and light coin, as you will see. In other words, we can mine it with the computer. I have already tried it. I have already downloaded it to mine it. I have tried mining it before making the video, just to see how the coin goes. This is with mining of CPU. The algorithm is called random LiteDAG, a derivative of random from xmrig, the one that Monero uses. The algorithm it uses is called random LiteDAG. Okay? A derivative of random. This algorithm is lighter, it is faster, and occupies less space. Random XMR usually takes 2 gigabytes per thread, but this occupies less space. We don't need to invest in expensive hardware, neither GPS nor ASICs. Here we are not going to use any GPU nor ASICs. We will use a Machine X 99MR 9PRO with 36 threads, with proof of stake and proof of work from the miners, and proof of stake from staking. This makes 51% attacks practically impossible, something that Bitcoin, for example, does not have yet, at least until they release some update or something. But making an update of Bitcoin is not going to be easy. They will have to do something anyway for when quantum technology comes. The most important thing, for example, is that LiteDAG had no ICO. There has been no pre-mining, no pre-sale. There has been nothing. Everyone starts equally. The launch was for all the miners, so everyone has started the same way. If you want the guide, I am going to leave it in the description of the coin, as well as the guide for the installation of the mining. So, we are going to start with the tutorial. Before that, we are going to look a little to see what it is. This is the website, and it is anti-ASIC. They made the testnet mining lounge in August of 2025 and the hybrid proof of stake in September of 2025, which is good. This way, as we go mining, we can put it in staking to secure the network. We have to look well at the lock time because surely there will be a lock time. I don't think it is a matter of putting them in and taking them out whenever we want. We have to look at that carefully. Now, when we load the miner and the wallet, we will take a look. We will see if it shows any information. Many times, until you have some tokens in the wallet, the info doesn't show up. But well, let's look at this. The block explorer, the wallet. Here we will create the wallet. I have already been testing it, but we are going to download it from scratch. This is for the node, and I am going to make another video about that. I like mining with a node better, but today I am going to do it from the Rplant Pool. I will make a video this week to install the node, the CLI wallet, and to see what it is worth. And then, for the node, you will see. I already have almost everything prepared here. I will probably start doing it tomorrow. And for the end of the week or next week, I will make the video. You will see that with the node, we can also do dual mining. The system advises it because we can optimize it more for the CPU. Look, here it already tells you. LiteDAG uses random LiteDAG, an algorithm of proof of work optimized for the CPU, derived from random. Anyone can mine it with their PC. The binary of the node includes a basic miner for the CPU, a performance that uses XMR, connected to the stratum port of LiteDAG. It uses all the threads of the CPU, which means it is faster. Let's see what comes up. See? And here, it is already giving us the one we have to download. See? And here. For example, we have fusion mining, where we can use two nodes. Mining combines a process that allows the miners to extract LiteDAG and its fork simultaneously, without compromising the security, nor the efficiency of the main blockchain. The LiteDAG protocol takes advantage of combined mining to improve the security of its network. Miners can obtain rewards, both from the main blockchain, as well as additional computation costs. Suppose that you have two nodes. They must be compatible with LiteDAG merge minim. LiteDAG node, which is the one we will do next week. Example, coin node, the stratum ports 44, and start the LiteDAG node using the following command. But this, I'm going to do tomorrow. I'm going to prepare the video, okay? Today we're going to get to work. We're going here in Rplant. I'll leave the link in the description here. For example, it already has its algorithm, xmrig-vrl, which you'll already see. It is its own algorithm. Okay, we take it. We open the screen, and for example, in Windows, it's this, okay? WinZip, VR the WinZip. For example, I'm going to move it from its place. I have a folder. See? I already have this folder ready. It is downloaded. See? Here we get 3 files, and we are going to have to work with this one. Okay. Now we're going to download the wallet, create the wallet as it is. It shows up now. Okay? Okay. You'll see it. You are here. Always keep the translator disconnected. Okay. Here, for example, to read in Spanish, nothing happens. But then, at the time of giving the phrases, always do it in English. Because if not, then they cross. Okay? To do this, it's not even necessary to put the translator. If you have the seed phrases to restore, you put them here. And to create a new wallet, we go here. Okay? Create wallet. Here we have the seed phrase. In this case, for example, I'm going to put it here. Okay. This is the seed phrase. Okay. And this is a test that I've done before. This wallet is nothing. This is not worth anything. Huh? This is trash. This wallet was just a test for the video. It doesn't work. Okay. So, now that we have the key, we give it to that. Name, example. The name I put is Felipe Massa. And here, I have already put the password. Above all, 3/4 of the same. Once you download the wallet, this is super important. Before clicking the button for the seed, take the internet cable out of the PC and disconnect it. Put it all in flight mode, okay? I don't do it because I'm recording. And since it's a test wallet, here nothing happens. This goes to the trash, but for my real wallets, for example, I have already done it. I have taken and removed the internet, flight mode, and all disconnected. That is always primordial. Okay? Here we have already put the name, we have put the password, and we give it save. Okay? And here we already have the wallet. This is the wallet of LiteDAG. This is our address. Our address. This is the ticker of the coin. Okay? LiteDAG. Well, it is called LDG. To receive, it is this one. And this is the public key. In other words. And to send, well, I remind you the same. Here we'll take it. We'll put the address. Here we'll put the amount. And boom. But since we have nothing for now, we do nothing. We want to close the wallet and lock. Okay, we go here. And now I go here. Okay, do you agree? Now, what we're going to do will be to open the wallet. And here we have the options. We go to Rplant. These are blocks accepted from the page. Yeah? No, they're not my blocks accepted. There. We're going to do it from here if you want. Okay? Windows, Europe, the wallet, the worker. I put worker, pick. Aquí la dificultad pongo 7152 because I do it without SSL. I go direct. And for example, if we wanted to mine in Linux, we have this. Okay? But we are going to use this one for Windows. Here we copy the wallet again. For example, instead of using this, as I have already tried it before, well, we take it and we go here. Here's the file, the download that you've done. You go here, you mark miner.bat, you mark it, right button, mouse, editor, notepad, and here we have it edited. Here, what we're going to do is the address, and here we're going to put the name of the worker. The only thing that we have filled in has been this, the wallet and the worker. This is already given to us by the same download. Do you see the randoms? Monero mines with this algorithm RX. Okay? We take it, we give it to save. Do you see here that it blinked? Now we give to save. We save. We reload. Okay, wait a second. Here I've forgotten. Control C. No, not here. No. Here the Control C doesn't work. Error. Now, what we would have to do would be to mark it in blue. We have already edited it. We have configured it. And now, what we have to do is admit it as administrator, okay? We give to run as administrator. We tell it yes. We are already mining LitDAG. Well, here I have to make a correction, because if you look here, we are mining the accepted H/S and everything. But for example, in the pool, it doesn't accept me. No. Well, it doesn't log me into the pool. Do you see that it puts the 0? Well, look. Here I have realized that it just made an error with the algorithm. 'Cause see, if you look, here it is mining, okay? Here it is mining the accepted hashes. But instead, in the pool, the hashes don't arrive, the link doesn't arrive, and what has happened to me? Well, is this. Do you see this? The algorithm Rx/vrl. This algorithm, for example, is given to us by the same miner VRL bat. I mean, the same file that opened when we downloaded it. Okay, this is what is wrong. This algorithm is wrong. It mines, but instead, it doesn't arrive in the pool. And so that it arrives in the pool, we have to put this algorithm. This is wrong, Tenemos que poner este random. See? We must put this one. This one doesn't work. The piece, this part of the video, I don't delete, because as it gives us the same file of the same xmrig-vrl, I don't delete it because it can happen to more than one person. To someone who starts here, put in the pool, Europe, who puts the wallet, the name, blah, 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 blah. But instead the algorithm, well, as its URL, but this one is for the node. This we will use for the node. When we mine in the node, we will use this. And for the pool, we have to use this. But you see, instead the pool, the same pool, already it is giving it to us. It is giving the correct algorithm. That has been an error, a very silly error, an oversight. I've seen that the file, but see the pieces these of video, I never delete. Because in the same way that these errors happen to me, they can happen to someone else. And I have noticed it by the algorithm. See? Now we are going to mine this. That this is the one that gives us the pool. To see if you notice. This same one has been given to us by the pool. It has been a very silly error, but well, it is what it is. Imagine, well, I don't delete the part of the video for that. The piece of the video that shows the algorithm where I put this. Because for us, when the pop-up jumps, it jumps everything. And the only thing that we put is the wallet, the worker, the donation, and is the only thing we put. And I don't delete it for that. But here we see it. Here we see the error. Okay. And now we go here to mine. And here. Now, we are going to give to this. Okay? Because here, I have left the two. If you notice here, in this, it puts the random, which is the one that's correct. Random look. The one that puts RX-VRVRL. And I have left both. More than anything. to show it to you. And now, administrator. Well, we mark right-click on the mouse, run as administrator. We tell it yes. Okay. Look, we have given to this that gives us the pool. Okay. See? Now we're going to go. We let it load a bit. It's catching some hashes. And in the street, it has caught some. Starts to mark here. Well, first mark here below. See? Already it's and caught. But then here, for example, it puts RxURL. Let's not get confused. Here already it has caught, because before it was 0, and it wouldn't start. Okay, primordial here. This one, no. This algorithm, no. Because this already I'll see that as soon as downloading the file, this same one doesn't give it. Well, the only thing that we do is delete from here. Okay? We go here. Okay. What we would do would be this. This is not necessary, but already it is given to us by the same file. What we would do would be this. See? Above. I put it so that you see that it's the same. Eh? Okay. I mean, this would go out. Here you would have to put this one. And if you notice, the rest is the same. Okay. Here. The only thing that you had to put is the donation. Between 1 and 5, I always give 2 or 3. And it would stay like this. Okay? I mean, that the good one is this. Okay. O sea, que veis? Aquí ya ha enganchado. Aquí ya va agarrando. Okay. The notice this of rec is nothing. That's not valid. Above all, primordial administrator. When you give it administrator, because if not, here, the same screen will tell you. MSR administrator. I don't know how much. Okay. And having to give it administrator, and then already comes out the page. And if, in case of having marked the administrator, and the huge page continues in red at 0, you close the miner, you mark the bat as administrator, and you restart the PC, and then you give it again. And you'll see that when you connect again, you'll get connected the huge pages 100% and in green. Here the 4 threads. Okay? Because here where I am are the threads. 4 threads to make the video. Okay. Family? I mean, that's it. Here comes my correction. There. So that you see that sometimes a small detail of how the algorithm, and it happened for not noticing. Well, later is what happens. Okay. Already I say. I took the video and I left it mining a couple of hours because I saw that I haven't connected in the pool, and I wanted it to show connected to the pool in the video, that it showed connected, and I saw that it didn't connect me. It didn't connect me. And then I started to look well, and I say, damn it. And I say is what I said the other day in the video, that sometimes a detail like that, stupid, one can drive oneself crazy. And the miner didn't warn us. According to the miner, it was correct. Accepting hashes, it has been easy to find out this error. Because in the end, it's Windows, and it's a flight sheet. It's not the PowerShell, nor Linux, nor nothing of that. If not finding the error, it would have been more difficult to realize. Here, we have been able to find out fast. But sometimes, if it happens to us in Linux, or the start shell hivos, or in PowerShell. When it starts to run for you, that starts to load the page and doesn't mark the error directly for you. And as it loads the page for you, and then it cannot go back to the top, and you cannot see where the error is. It takes more time. vrl, family. Well, up to here today's video. Investigate about mining LiteDAG. Let's see how this token presents itself in the future. For now, look, there are 104 miners. Yesterday there were 80 and something. Today, 104. But well, and here, the while that I've been mining already has mined 0.28 LDG. As soon as it reaches 10 LDG, for me, it pays direct to the wallet, then here. If you want to put the password, you see that it says optional web password. Here, this is the password. You go here. In the same password that you put here, you put it here. And then the same that you put here, is the one that you're going to put here. Okay? Right now, for example, that I don't have the password set, it's blocked. And no matter how much I wanted to modify it, I couldn't modify it. Family, I hope that it goes well for you. With the video, the correction, I hope that it serves for something and nothing. We'll see each other in the next video. The next video, it seems to me that we're going to bring another quantum coin also. That is mainnet, and is interesting. I am mining it both in node, as in pool, and mining since 3 weeks ago. Almost 4 weeks. Also, for helping a bit the team. One thing and the other, that the team gave me a bit of reward for helping them with some errors that I had, and with that, I already have almost 40,000 tokens. The difficulty was very low. Hey, now it went up a bit, but it's worth it anyway. I think that a day, I mine some 10 coins, or some 30 coins. We are early, and this one also. There are very few people looking at it, and the token is interesting, because also it is created from scratch. It's not any fork. It has been made from scratch and can be interesting. Let's see what movements from part of the team we will see. To evolve the token, that is what we will see in a few months. vrl family, ahora ya me despido. Buena semana a todos, and may the mining go well with LiteDAG CD. CryptoES-Mining, paso a paso.